Draw me close to you. Never let me go. Lay it all down again. To hear you say that I'm your friend. You are my desire. No one else will do. Nothing else can take your place. To feel the warmth of your embrace. Help me find a way. Bring me back to you. All I want, all I ever needed. You're all I want. Help me know you are near. Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Good morning, everyone. Today, June 21, 2023, is scheduled for the pre-bid conference for 3 infra projects, and 1 project here is fully advertisement. And based on our attendance, majority of our back members are present today. On behalf of the back secretariat, headed by Engineer Surigao-Agusan, I would like to acknowledge the presence of Bids and Awards Committee. We have our back chairperson, Assistant District Engineer Raul Derigas.
Present.
Our vice chairperson, Engineer Liz Abrao. Back members, Engineer Marieta Castro.
Present.
Engineer Josephine Juliar. Ma'am Lailani Pitrinia. Engineer Ronaldo Palima. And technical working group member, Engineer Elaine Colaus. Back secretariat members, Ma'am Rosana Jimenez, Ma'am Ludini Ruiz, Ryan Stolia, and yours truly, Aileen Pumusena. And that's all for the attendance, Mr. Chair.
With the majority of the back members present, I declare quorum in this pre-bid conference. We have 3 projects scheduled for pre-bid this morning. These are projects with contract IDs 23NA0020 Riyadh, project with contract ID 23NA0050, and project with contract ID 23NA0051. May I now request the Secretariat to present the profile of these projects scheduled to be bidded on July 4, 2023.
Mr. Chair, members of the LP, PWG, and Secretariat, good morning. For the first contract ID, the contract ID 23A0020, we had the title Rehabilitation, Reconstruction of Roads with Slips, Slope Collapse, Landslide, Primary Roads, Maharlika, Surigao-Agusan section, kilometer P1171 plus 700 to P1171 plus 744, P1171 plus 780 to P1171 plus 8.20. Underground 2023 with an ABC of 29,400,000 pesos only, with a contract duration of 295 calendar days. It's BDOX P of 25,000 can be done before the opening on July 4, 2023. For our profile, the major categories of work is RCSPS, with similar categories of works of FCS, TS, and HR. The size range is small b, and that's category of scale B. For largest single project is construction of road slope protection structure. The key personnel requirement includes project manager, project engineer, construction foreman, safety officer, first aider, and materials engineer. For our major equipment requirements, these include payloader 1 unit, dump truck 2 units, water truck 1, transit mixer all models 2 units, concrete batch plant 1 unit, concrete cylinder 1, concrete vibrator 2 units, concrete saw 14-inch diameter blade 1, bar cutter single phase, motorized road grader, vibratory roller, track mounted crane 1 unit each, for roller crane 2 units, for 1 bagger mixer, cutting outfit, bar bender, backhoe, boom truck, generator set, welding machine, and vibro hammer at 1 unit each. And finally, for laboratory equipment, material testing equipment, that is 1 set. The form of bid security can be a bid security declaration or any of the following forms. If bid security is in cash or check or bank draft or guarantee or revocable letter of credit, the amount should not be less than 588,000 pesos. If bid security is in surety bond, should not be less than 1,470,000 or 5% of the ABC. For the bill of quantities, we have construction of field office for the engineer, other general requirements, project billboards, signboard, occupational safety and health program, traffic management, mobilization or demobilization. For earthworks, unsuitable excavation, 88.94 cubic meter, structural excavation, common soil, 3,770.40 cubic meter. For embankment, from barrow or common soil, 29.64 cubic meter. For sub-bid preparation, common material is 332.92 square meter. For sub-base and base course, aggregate sub-base course is 97.66 cubic meter. For surface course, PCCP, 0.23 feet or 218 square meter. For bridge construction, structural steel sheet piles furnished 1,062 meter, for structural steel sheet pile given 1,074.8 meters. Reinforcing steel is 25,167.25 kilograms. For structural concrete class A, 659.65 cubic meter. For drainage and slope protection structures and lake rock embankment is 1,755.62 cubic meter. For miscellaneous structures including curb and gutter, precast 175 pieces, metal guardrail including post double W beam is 90 mm. For the metal beam and piece, full nose pipe is 8 pieces each. For the second project with contract ID with the PNA 0050, construction of slope protection along Mahaba Bridge, approaches Cabadbaran City at Norte, undergone 2023 with an ABC of 49 million pesos only, with a work duration of 200 calendar days. The bid fee is 25,000 pesos, and the schedule for wrapping out the bids is 2023. For our profile, the major category of work is FCSBS, and the following similar categories of work as SBS, FHR, PHC, and FHD. The required pickup license should have a size range of not less than medium A and a license category of B. The single largest project. Construction of flood control structure with a contract cost of not less than 24,500,000 pesos or 50% of the ABC for this contract. The key personnel requirement include project manager, project engineer, construction foreman, safety officer, first aider, materials engineer. For our major categories of major equipment requirements, the payloader, dump truck, water truck, concrete vibrator, bar cutter, bar bender, backhoe, well bagger mixer, plate compactor, knocking outfit, fiber hammer, motorized road grader, bulldozer, well regular, truck mounted crane, generator set, wheeling machine,
Kasi ikaw mo
at 1 minute each. For material testing equipment is 1 set. The bid security form can be a DSD or 980,000 if bid security is in cash or check or draft
Hindi,
or
ano nila
guarantee.
yan? Ma'am, putol lang.
Or 2,150,000 pesos if bid security is in security fund. The bill of quantities, we have facilities for the engineer,
No, dili, ikaw mo hindi magkuhan.
other general form requirements,
Dili mo ka
Ay, sa kuan.
and then hardware, removal of existing structures and obstruction,
Ikaw may dili mo.
boulder with 1,312.56 cubic meter, sub-preparation common material, 2,000 square meter, for bridge construction, reinforcing steel, 29,31.02 kilograms, structural concrete 20.68 megapascal plus 8 is 739.6 cubic meter. For pipe converts, 110 millimeter diameter is 330 linear meter. For flood control and drainage, cleaning and grubbing is 5,600 square meter. For surplus and classified excavation, 200,522.50 cubic meter. Impacted from borrow, 1.958.74 cubic meter. For aggregate sand-based cores, 400 cubic meter. For stone masonry, 6.2 cubic meter. For structural steel sheet piles furnace, 6,000 meter. For steel sheet piles driven, 5,750 meters. For our next, for the third contract ID, with contract ID Filipino Series 51, construction of the Telesfora-Camingawan-Canticol, Tubay, Norte, and the 2023, Daang 2023, with an ABC of 67,550,000 pesos.
Messenger.
The duration of 24 calendar days. Schedule of traffic of the bids, July 4, 2023. Bidoc's fee is 50,000 pesos. For the profile, major categories of work is RCP. Similar categories RRP and RCPT. Size range is medium A. License category is B. Therefore, the largest single project is construction of concrete roads with contract cost of not less than 50% of the ABC. For this contract is 33,775,000 pesos. For key personnel requirement, project manager, project engineer, construction foreman, safety officer, first aider, and materials engineer. For our major equipment requirements, payloader, 1 dump truck, 2 water truck, 1 concrete vibrator, 2 bar counter single phase, 1 bar bender, backhoe, 1 bagger mixer, plate compactor, 1 unit each, trust mixer, all models 2 units, concrete sweeper, 1 motorized road grader, bulldozer, vibratory roller, concrete saw 14-inch diameter blade, mechanized joint sealer machine, and complete batch plant at 1 unit each. And for material testing equipment, 1 set. The bid security form can be a BSB for 1,351,000 if bid security is in cash, cashiers or manager's check or bank guarantee. If the form is surety bond, it should not be less than 3,377,500 pesos or 5% of the ABC. The major categories of work is RCP. Similar categories of work is RRP and RCPP. The bill of quantities, we have facilities for the engineer, general requirements, earthworks, including structural excavation, common soil, with 175.64 cubic meter, foundation fill, 31.80 cubic meter, embankment from road excavation or common soil, 436.84 cubic meter, embankment from borough common soil, 9,721.80 cubic meter, subgrade preparation common material is 24,560 square meter. For the sub-base and base course, item 200, aggregate sub-base course is 5,426.19 cubic meter. For surface courses, PCCP and grade course 0.20 meter thick is 23,091.27 square meter. For drainage and slope protection structures, 5 culverts 110 mm diameter, RCPC 28 mm. For 5 culverts, 1,220 mm diameter, 4 mm. For 5 culverts, 1,020 diameter, 8 mm. And for stone masonry, 92.41 cubic meters. These are the 3 projects profile, and the 2 envelope system applies to the 3 contract IDs. We're going with envelope A containing the technical documents, including the legal documents, while envelope B contains the financial requirements. That's Sir, may I continue?
May I now request the Secretariat to please read the requirements to be observed by the prospective bidders during the bidding.
For our outsource, prospective bidders are required to submit their bid proposals before the set deadline on July 4, 2023. Order of payment shall be entertained not later than 9 a.m. on the scheduled grabbing of bids. Prior to the issuance of the bidding documents, eligible bidders must present the official receipts as proof of payment to the box bid area. They will be given a checklist or the different contract IDs. All prospective bidders are required to observe two envelope system, one for the technical and another envelope for the financial proposal. Project names must be written correctly, clearly on the envelope, and label A for technical and B for the financial proposal. It must be properly sealed. All pages of the bidding documents submitted must be signed by the owner or proprietor or the authorized representative. It is recommended that submitted documents be signed to eliminate issues of slashing or removal of any documents submitted. Back checklist shall be placed as the first sheet and documents be attached as per checklist accordingly, and pages be numbered in progression, that is, one out of number of pages. Bill of quantities shall be itemized per item work reflected in the bid form. The bid form and applicable source statements to be issued will be the revised form, the Appendix 1 of GPTB Resolution Number 16, Series of 2020. Only liaison officer registered in the Contractor Registration Certificate or CRC or owner proprietor is authorized to submit the said documents in the box secretariat. All Xerox copies attached to the bid documents must be sealed and original stamp as certified through Xerox or copy copies from the original copy copies. Must be clear, legible, and authenticated. The project leaders expected to observe the minimum requirements and the revised forms as indicated in the posted bidding documents, such as the telesign, the pledge form of security, and other required attachments to the proposals. Reference is 2016 revised ARR of RA 9184 as of May 2023. As prescribed by the procuring entity, the acceptable form of bid security that prospective bidders shall use and propose includes a bid security declaration or any other form as discussed earlier. While bid security declaration is a commonly used form of bid security, emphasis or aim is the gravity of the offense or lapses on the part of the bidder. Compliance with the inclusion of material data on the dress equipment of a bidder is documents prescribed under Department Order Number 58, Series of 2012. Pursuant to the provisions of Section 23.1 of the Implementing Rules and Regulations of the Republic Act 9184, every prospective bidder for individual infrastructure construction submit as part of its technical documents for eligibility a statement of all of its ongoing and completed government and private contracts, including contracts awarded but not started, if any, whether or not similar in nature and complexity to the contract to be paid within the period provided in the bidding documents. For this purpose, the bidder shall use the attached form DPWH-J per Bill 36 Series of 2015. Inquiries and questions may be raised only during the bidding conference like this and will not be entertained during the bidding process. Interested bidders are required to submit complete contract with numbers, including alien addresses and the exact location of office for the notices. Last, while the bid opening is in progress, everyone is enjoying to turn off their cell phones or mobile phones and observe the entire proceedings accordingly. That's all, Mr. Chair.
With no contractors present and nothing more to discuss, pre-bid adjourned 9:45.
Puro tawid daw.
Ano na yun?
Dagang na ba iyan? Hindi siya na.
Ako naman ka. Wala ko na naman ka. Hindi ka na mawala.